A sandstorm or dust storm refers to a high amount of wind occurring in a sandy place, normally in places like deserts. When the wind is strong enough, it can lift the top layer of sand and it will start filling in the air.
Sandstorms occur when wind strengths pull up grains of sand from the ground and blow them through the air. The reason why it's most likely to happen in deserts and other dry places is that moisture holds stuff to the ground. And since places like the deserts don't have much water and are very, very dry, it's easy for one good gust of wind to cause a lot of damage.
Sandstorms mainly occur in drier and hotter places like the Gobi Desert and the Sahara. This can also happen in places like Beijing, China, and in places where the earth heats up a lot.
Sandstorms can cause a lot of destruction. They can harm agriculture because they can cause damage to crops and livestock. It can blow away important soils and cause erosion. Sandstorms can also cause low nutrients and lower water holding capacity. Sandstorms also make visibility very hard. Needless to say, you would not want to be driving and get caught in one. Sandstorms can take down trees, damage houses. Sandstorms can also do a lot of damage to humans, causing dust pneumonia. Sandstorms can also expose fungal spores and can cause people to catch valley fever disease. There are many precautions you must take in case of a sandstorm. Keep up to date on weather. There will most likely be warnings before the storm hits, and you'll want to know when it does. Stay in touch with family that lives nearby them and tell them to stay safe. As the storm is about to hit, you should quickly take action. For starters, you'll have to stay inside and find a room without windows, or as minimal windows as possible. After that, you'll need to stuff rags, blankets, and towels under a door to ensure no sand gets in. While you're inside, try to talk as little as possible because sand and dust can get into your mouth and esophagus and can make you very ill. Stay indoors until it passes. Sandstorms can last multiple hours. The wind will stop before the dust goes down. Lastly, you'll want to gather supplies because sometimes it may take a long time. Things such as water bottles, canned foods, and a cell phone, and even a wet rag to breathe into. You want to be prepared before it's too late. Most recent sandstorm happened in the Sahara Desert on February 23, 2020, blanketing the Canary Islands in orange dust. Over the weekend, 75 miles per hour wind blew a sandstorm from the Sahara Desert across the Atlantic Ocean into the Canary Islands. Once you're in a sandstorm, it's already too late to try and escape it. By then, you'll feel a sense of disorientation because your sense of direction is completely compromised by your inability to see. The sand will be hitting your bare skin and it will hurt very badly. Eventually, if you aren't careful, the sand will end up going down your throat into your lungs, eventually suffocating you. Saying that, there's nothing like preparation to ensure you survive. If you're traveling in places that are known for sandstorms, it is best to prepare equipment to deal with the worst case scenario. It's also in your best interest to check the forecast, as meteorologists can predict the likelihood of sandstorms. You'll have to be prepared, and by then the only thing you can do is wait out the storm.